loves, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do a keto Q&A that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have been waiting on this video. So here we are. I just want to show you guys really quick my outfit for today because I feel really good in it. So, and before you guys ask, it's all Fabletics, like literally not sponsored. Please sponsor me. Still waiting. Anyways, okay, so like look at this crop top. I love it so much. My bra, my sports bra, is from Torrid. That's like the only part of my outfit that's not Fabletics. But like these are their new high-waisted shorts. These are, I think they're the 5-inch. They're the really short ones. I actually ordered 2 more. These are in a size 3X. But like look at this waist. Like, can we like talk about how like my body is transforming? Okay, I just had a little moment. So like I said, I've been like on a roll on Fabletics, like literally. Here's my money. So yeah, today I woke up and I threw on these little short shorts and I feel so good. As you guys, if you guys saw my video before this one, I had a rough weekend with carbs, but like I took 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, to do a nice fast to go ahead and burn through those like extra carbs that I had the weekend and get back to my current weight, which again, you know, jumped on the scale this morning and I'm like, okay, we lost it all again, you know, because it's usually just like water weight and just like that extra like stuff in your body. Not like, obviously you're not gonna gain all this fat from what you went and did the weekend if you just did it a day or two, you know, but I know that mentally it does like mess with your head because like I didn't want to step on the scale at all because I was so afraid of what it was like gonna say, and I'm pretty sure it was crazy. I don't know. I don't even want to know what it was, but point is I jumped on the scale today and I was like, okay, I fasted the last 2 days and let's jump on the scale and pray. And I jumped on the scale and yes, it was back to the beautiful number I have been working so hard to accomplish. So yeah, don't kill yourself over a planned cheat day or unplanned cheat day. So yeah, okay. So let's get into these Q&A. I asked a lot of you guys on my, where did I ask you guys? On my Instagram to ask me any questions you guys had of keto, and y'all came through. So the first question is, what are your favorite keto snacks? Savory and sweet. So my favorite keto snack is the, let me go bring them so I can show you. So this is my favorite, and I talk about these all the time. These are organic seaweed roasted snacks, and I get these at Costco. They sell them by the bulk. If you've never tried these before, I would highly recommend you to get one like packet from like Target or your local grocery store, because not everybody has a taste for them, or not everybody's gonna like them, but for me, I love them and I'm obsessed with them, and I can literally binge on these and I'm perfectly okay. So I know that it's 5 servings per pack, 20 calories, whatever, but no carbs. Let's see, 1.5 grams of fat and 1 gram of protein. So I like literally could easily binge on like 3 of these straight. Like I am so obsessed with these. But one of my favorite keto to go snacks. Now I'm not much of a sweets person, but like definitely throughout that time of the month I do have like a sweet craving. And if I do, I got these keto bars from Perfect Keto. I do have a discount code. You guys can get 15% off if you guys would like. I don't earn, well, I'm sorry, I do earn commission off of it, so just letting you guys know if you guys want to go ahead and support your girl and use that 15% off of Perfect Keto. But this is the chocolate chip cookie dough. I am not into like peanut butter and just stuff like that, but I could definitely go for a snack. So this one is definitely a go-to if I do have a sweets craving. Now these next ones, okay, look, these are the cheese wisps, cheese crisps, and I got this package from Costco. I I usually get the like bigger one, that's the Parmesan cheese, which they also have at Costco. But I was at Costco and I found this one, which is like a mixture in between Parmesan, Parmesan or cheddar cheese. There's 14 bags in here, and like literally you just grab one and you go, and this is an awesome snack. So serving size is 1, so you can't like get out of hand if you guys have like issues like me getting out of hand. Literally can like finish a whole package. But it's 7 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, and 9 grams of protein, and 0 sugars, which is what you want to look for in the ingredients when you are looking at, you know, keto ingredients. And you guys also want to make sure that you look at the ingredients, like the extra ingredients down here, because sometimes there are hidden sugars. And I just want to mention that I am doing strict keto, because that is also a question that I've gotten asked a lot, and I just want to clear it up, because I know that there's lazy keto and then there's like strict keto, and what I am doing is very strict keto. So I definitely look at everything that I am consuming, and I definitely do log it into a keto app. The one that I'm using, I'm gonna link it, I'm not gonna link it, but I'm gonna put it in the description box below because I don't have a link for it. But it's what's helped me keep track of my macros and just like what I'm eating, and if it's safe to eat this or safe to eat that, because it has a scanner on there. So it's like really easy to use, and you can download it off of your like app store thing. So yeah. And then lastly, this is another one of my favorite keto snacks, which are chicharrones in Spanish. And if you guys know, these are pork rinds, and they're just so good. And one of my subscribers shared a like little recipe with me, which is like, I don't know why I hadn't figured this out to begin with, but this is so good with like some salsa valentina and like a little bit of lime. Just perfect. So good. Okay, so that is like, this is a perfect snack for sure. And yeah, that's basically it, like what I like to snack on if I find myself wanting to snack. Do you think you would have lost all the weight without the keto supplements? Absolutely, 100%. I like to mention this over and over again. I am an affiliate with Perfect Keto, but you don't need the supplements. What is gonna help you into the weight loss is what you're eating through your nutrition. These are not miracle supplements. You do not need them if you can't afford them, or you feel like you don't want or need them. You don't need them for your weight loss. It definitely has helped me as like an energy boost. So I just like to make sure that I'm super transparent and honest with you guys. You guys don't need these supplements in order for you to lose weight, but they have definitely served a part in helping me with my energy, like the boost of energy and stuff like that. But you definitely want to look into like MCT oil, because that is like really good to take during your keto journey. So just letting you guys know, you don't need supplements. If I hadn't incorporated supplements into my nutrition, it would have definitely not made a difference. It definitely would have not made a difference, because what's helping you through your weight loss is what you are eating through real nutrition, not based on you taking supplements. All right, so if you guys don't feel like you want, afford, or just don't need the supplements, it's definitely okay. You will definitely lose the weight regardless if you guys have your nutrition on point. Are you working out daily? So if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to my channel, you guys don't know like about me, I used to powerlift a lot, like on the daily, on a regular basis, but ever since like Corona happened and like I fell off the wagon, I have not powerlifted like that for a while. But I do work out. I do have a powerlifting session with my coach once a week, every week, and I do try to get my cardio in the morning, and I have some weights here at the house, but it's not like an excessive powerlifting like I used to do in you know, before. But I definitely do work out. I try to work out daily, whether it's like getting in some jumping jacks, or just, I have a stepper here as well, which I try to like put a YouTube video on, and I try to follow with like their workout on my stepper, and just like different little workouts. But I definitely do try to stay active as much as I can. I may not do it every single day, but I do it whenever I like feel I have the time for it, and I'm, you know, I try to get that cardio in. So I try to work out daily. What do you think are must-have keto supplements for beginners? Now, I wouldn't say go all out, girl, and buy yourself everything on there. No. For me, I would recommend the MCT oil, the keto krill pill capsules, which are like your omega-3s. I would also recommend you to have your vitamin C, because it helps with your immune system, especially with like this whole corona going on. And let's see what else. If you are working out while during keto, I definitely recommend you guys to get their pre-workout, because that is just like one important thing to me, is like my pre-workout before I kill my workout sessions. I've always loved and been obsessed with pre-workout. So find you a keto pre-workout, which is also in Perfect Keto, also has a pre-workout, which is the one that I take. So MCT oil, keto krill pill capsules, some vitamin D, vitamin C. Basically those, if you want to like start off and you don't want to like get like everything, I would just recommend you to go ahead and start off with those. Do you find it hard to give up tortillas and bread? If so, what has helped you? Okay, so tortillas, I only have them like if I'm at my parents' house, because they have tortillas. I have recently incorporated tortillas in my fridge because Valerie likes to eat tacos, and I don't deprive her from like eating what she wants to eat just because I'm trying to lose weight. But I definitely do not like bring in super unhealthy things here. Like, she'll eat it if I cook it for her. If not, she's not gonna go in there and grab tortillas, and like she ain't like that, you know. But I don't see myself ever reaching for them. I only eat tortillas if I'm at my parents' house, but I haven't obviously with keto, because, you know, tortillas have many carbs in them and they will kick you off of your ketosis journey. Bread has definitely been a hard one, very hard, because I love bread. But for the most part, I've had some pretty good self-control with everything, other than like falling off the wagon on the weekend, but I blame that on my monthly cycle. Okay, definitely my monthly cycle, because I had really good self-control of staying away from all those carbs. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's just all in your head. Like, if you put it in your head that no, and you want to stay on track, I don't know how to explain it, guys. Like, it's just your determination and consistency and like just fire to want it that like will keep you away from like carbs. But like, I know it's like really a hard one, because like I said, this past weekend I did fall off the wagon, and it was like my level of self-control was like not there, and I just like couldn't handle it no matter what. And I just can't explain the feeling, but I'm pretty sure that many of you guys understand. It's like the fat girl demon in my head just like convinces me to fall off the wagon, and there's nothing I can do to unconvince her to not. So I just don't know how to explain it, but I know that when I'm determined, I'm determined, and I do it and I get it done. But like I said, we all have our moments where we fall off the wagon, and it's just like there's just no way of controlling it sometimes. And that's just the way it is when you have issues with your eating. It's really tough, but for sure fight through it. I know that Monday it was still a struggle, and it was very hard, but I woke up telling myself, like, you're gonna do this, dude. Like, it was just a day of carbs. Don't beat yourself up to it. I didn't weigh myself. I definitely did not step on the scale, because I knew that if I stepped on the scale, I was gonna like lose it. So like I said, I fasted Monday and yesterday. Today is Wednesday. So today I woke up and had my regular keto day again, and usually it takes me about, I think it's like 2 or 3 days to get into ketosis. But since I had fasted already, when you fast, your body goes in ketosis after, I can't remember how many hours, but after a certain amount of hours, your body just automatically goes into ketosis. But yeah, sometimes you just can't fight the urge no matter how hard you try. And I think that the best thing that you can do is let go of the mistake and just continue a brand new day the next day. Like nothing happened. Like just let go of the past. It's something that I have learned along my life, is to let go of my past, because if you keep holding on to it, you're never gonna let it go and you're never gonna move forward. So I don't know if that like even made sense, but I hope that somehow helped. What's the fruits you eat, and are you full keto and more low carb? Okay, so what fruits do I eat? I don't eat fruit during keto, or I haven't ate fruit during keto, but I heard that berries should be your go-to, and maybe like a cup of them, not an excessive amount, because if you eat too many fruits, it is sugar. It is gonna build up sugar. There is sugar in fruit. So like if you guys do want some fruit, make sure that they are berries. Just look up keto fruit and it will show you like strawberries, I can't remember, raspberries, whatever type of berry it's keto. Do your family and friends support your keto lifestyle, and can you drink on keto? Yes, definitely, 100%. Like I go over to my mom's house, she's always like I was just there this weekend. Like I messed up this weekend there at her place, but my mom is brutally honest. Like that's just one thing about my mom. She's just brutally honest, and she was like, si estás perdiendo de peso, si estás perdiendo de peso. Like, and my mom doesn't tell me this. Like she just doesn't say that I'm losing weight. She just doesn't, because she's honest. And I guess she just I don't know, my mom's just weird, but like my mom's not the one just to say I'm losing weight. So for her to tell me that I'm losing weight means a lot to me, because then I'm just like, oh, okay, I am losing weight. I don't know, I guess her validation or her affirmation means a lot to me. So she did definitely tell me and notice that my waist is getting smaller, and she definitely let me know that I am losing weight. So she is definitely very supportive. Like if I'm eating something, she knows that I'm not supposed to have carbs, so she's definitely like she's very supportive about it. And so it's like, you know, my family's just very supportive about it in general. So yes, and so are my friends. And can you drink on keto? Yes, you can. I think you can have like vodka. Vodka has 0 calories. Just make sure you don't add any like juices or extra to it. I know it's like very nasty, but literally vodka and some water and you're good. I have had some like moments where I'm like outside the porch with my sister-in-law, we're having a drink, so I do have a whole thing of vodka. I'm not much of a big drinker, but like if you do want to drink some pure vodka and some water, I know it sounds gross, but like you gotta do what you gotta do when you trying to get to, you know, your goal. So definitely that. And I'm pretty sure there's other drinks, I think tequila, whiskey as well, but you have to have these drinks like pure, no added like stuff to it to make it nice and fruity and like tasty. It definitely has to be like some, you know, stuff. What's intermittent fasting? Okay, so I'm really bad at explaining things, but basically intermittent fasting is when you don't eat from a certain period, so from a time of the day to a time of the day the next day. So for example, I do strict keto and I also do intermittent fasting. I do 16 hours of intermittent fasting from 5 p.m. to 8 o'clock in the morning the next day, 16 hours total. And then I have my meals from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's intermittent fasting. I know you guys could Google it. I'm sorry, I'm horrible at explaining things. Like I know how to do things, but I'm really bad at explaining things. But like in my head, they make sense. I know what it's for and I know how it works and why it works, but I just have a really hard time explaining things. So I'm really sorry, but that's basically my intermittent fasting. You just don't eat. You can have water and you can have coffee. You can have things that are 0 calories, no solid foods, and like just like I said, things that are 0 calories, which is basically water and coffee if you want to have coffee, because it's 0 calories. How to start keto? So the way that I started keto was through a lot of research. Like I said, I don't have a coach or a guide or anyone to like really help me as a guide. My only guide was myself, so I definitely have done a lot of research, like things that I can eat, what people do on keto, keto journeys, and just things like that to like inform myself, and so I can know what I can and can't do, people's trial and errors. I've done a lot of research, so I definitely did spend a lot of time on YouTube trying to figure out this keto diet. I had tried before in the past with guidance, but it just didn't work for me just because I feel like I had no knowledge to very little knowledge about it. But now that I'm like very knowledgeable about it, I feel like I have kind of mastered the diet. I also downloaded a keto app that like tracks my macros. It helps me scan things, and it also has recipes in there for me to be able to, like, if I don't know what to cook, it has like different recipes in there, and it also has like the macros of the recipes in there as well. So that definitely helps out if you guys don't want to like pay a tremendous amount of money to a nutritionist or somebody to help you guide. But in no way, like, if that helps you, then I think you should totally invest in a nutritionist that can help you and guide you through your keto journey if you need that type of help. Because like honestly, like for example me, I invest in my powerlifting coach because it helps me a lot. Like it helps me be there, and it helps me know if I'm doing something right or like not. So if you guys totally want to invest in a coach for your nutrition through keto, totally do so. But if you guys just don't want to, and you guys want to like learn yourself, you guys could totally just like download a keto app and do it through there and just like do your research through YouTube. So that's like what I did. Definitely look up keto snacks and stuff like that. Like so I think that that's a really good way to start off keto. Again, you don't need supplements or to invest all this money into supplements if you don't want to. But yeah, that's basically how I started off my keto, is by like doing my app and like weighing myself, logging in everything that I'm eating every day and just stuff like that. How do you keep yourself motivated to keep going? I know through every diet, the first week or the first few days are always the hardest, because mentally, like for example, the first day, you put all your work into it and you weigh yourself and you're like, what, I only lost 1 pound. And then I know sometimes it could be discouraging, or like the scale doesn't move, and you want to see change really quick and you don't see it. It's just things that you struggle with yourself a lot. But like what keeps me motivated is that like whether it's 1 day or 2 days, the point is that I already started and I have gone so far already to not like to give up. So that is definitely my motivation. I have already started and I have done all of this work already. I cannot possibly go back. So that has been definitely a big motivator of mine, even though sometimes like the scale doesn't move and sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't see a difference. As discouraging as that can be, you have to convince yourself that, girl, it's been over a month. There has definitely been change. You're not gonna give up with this one little thing that you are feeling today, because like next week you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna be like, dude, like, girl, look at that waist, look at that progress, you know? Like, so don't let one day discourage you, because next week you're gonna be like, girl, you're doing this, like, you got this, you know? So definitely use that. You might feel like crap today and the scale might not be moving today, but next week, this day, you're gonna be like, okay, you know, you're just gonna be like, okay, all right, okay, keep going. What made you try keto again? It's literally the easiest, not the easiest diet, but like the only diet that I can do. I've tried to go back on a calorie deficit diet, hasn't worked for me. I literally give up on like the second or third day, and it's like a repetitive cycle that I can't go through with it. And when I first lost a ton of weight, I did get on a calorie deficit diet and I lost a ton of weight, but like I've tried so many times to get back on it and I just can't. Like the food is tasteless. I hate it. It's so miserable to be in it. And like I said, I've tried it so many times that like it hasn't worked for me. And with keto, my food is tasty. Like at least I enjoy it, and I think that that's the thing, that I enjoy the food that I'm eating, so I'm not miserable and like constantly thinking about food, and it's very filling as well, even though I do miss carbs. But I would much rather miss carbs than be eating tasteless food and just be super bitter throughout my journey and not keep up with it and just give up every single day. So keto has definitely helped with that. There's very tasty snacks. There's delicious foods, and although it is very restrictive, it's actually enjoyable. You could go out to restaurants and you just don't get the carbs in it. I definitely do miss the carbs, like I said, but it's doable. What's the food you are missing the most? Pasta. I love pasta so much. Oh my god. Pasta, bread, miss it all. I miss those the most. I am a huge, like, when I am craving carbs, all I can think about is like Olive Garden, like a good pasta. I love pasta. How many times do you have to eat on keto? I started doing keto and I usually got hungry one time. This is what I do. I don't push my body. If my body isn't hungry, I don't push it, because that is one habit that I've had all my fat life, is that even if I'm not hungry, I will push myself to eat. Not even push myself to eat, I'll just eat out of like habit. And that is something that I've been controlling majorly, is that if I am good with 2 meals, I'm not gonna push my body. I am not gonna push my body to have a 3rd meal, because no, I'm not gonna do that. If my body isn't asking me for food, then I am not gonna push it, because I've already done such a horrible job most of my life eating out of emotional eating, stress eating, all that bad extra excessive eating. So I've been trying to learn to tell myself, Claudia, you are not hungry, you don't eat. Don't eat. It's all good. And I've been just trying to create that habit now. So if I have 2 meals a day, I have at least 2 meals a day, and I do a snack in between if I am hungry to snack. A 3rd meal if I'm like really hungry, but usually I do 2 meals and I'm super good. I'm super chill. I meet my macros and I don't go over my macros as well. So definitely 2 meals a day. I don't do 1 because it's just like 1 is just, you're not having enough nutrition. You definitely need at least 2, but I don't try to push over 2 if I am not hungry. But if I am hungry, I definitely will have, and not be afraid to have my 3rd meal. But like, I've been getting myself out of that habit. If I'm not hungry and I already ate, then don't push yourself to eat forcefully when your body's not asking for it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that makes sense to a lot of us, because a lot of us eat when we're not even hungry. Like, I've ate and then I've ate after, like a half hour after, even if I was already full, just out of habit. So I'm definitely not trying to like keep going with that and bring that into my diet as well, because if anything, I'm trying to learn self-control, and self-control through not eating when I'm not hungry, or not eating when my body is not asking for it. So I've definitely have tried to do that. So definitely try to have like at least two meals, and 3 if like you must. But definitely try to meet your macros for the day. Don't try to go on 500 calories. Like, that's not the way or right way to lose weight. My calories for the day are a maximum of 1,500. I don't go over that. But I definitely do try to meet those macros every single day. Like I said, don't malnutrition yourself and don't overnutrition yourself either. Have you ever experienced the keto rash? I have never experienced the keto rash, but I've heard about it. But I've never actually like personally experienced the keto rash. Was it hard to adjust not eating carbs and sweets, or did you do it gradually? So I kind of went in like in like that, and I guess because I was so determined to do it, and I was actually enjoying, like, I'm actually enjoying keto. I didn't miss carbs up until over a little bit over a month, which was like I said, this past weekend that I like messed up on carbs. It wasn't until that, but I blame that on my period for the insane carb craving. But other than that, like, I've done such a good job with like self-control and being really good about not going over my carbs or having excessive carbs and stuff like that. But you know, everybody is different. It just really depends on you. I just kind of like went in super determined, and like I said, I actually enjoy keto, so it's not hard to miss carbs unless it's that time of the month and you start craving everything you loved before you went on a diet, you know? How hard is it curbing sweets? That's my weakness. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big sweets person, so I'm not like usually craving sweets. But like I said, Perfect Keto has some keto protein bars that are like sweet, but they're keto friendly. Do you consume fake sugars while on keto? No, I absolutely stay away from any type of artificial sweetener. I stay away from all of that. Like I said, I'm doing very, very strict keto, so I definitely don't add sweetener to, or even keto friendly sweeteners. I don't know if there's any, I'm pretty sure there are, but I don't add any sweets to anything. And if anything, I stay away completely away from sugars, unless there's like a gram of sugar in one of the, I don't know, things that I'm eating in the day, but like I don't purposely have sweetener to like satisfy a craving or add any type of sweetener. I stay away from sugar completely, and I stay away from carbs completely as well, except like whatever is in something that I'm eating that has already a carb in it, but like a carb or two. I don't go over 10 or 15 carbs a day, and I just consume carbs through whatever is in like a vegetable or whatever it is that I'm eating through my nutrition, like I said. How do you feel on keto? I feel absolutely, positively 100% so good. My energy is just one of the main things that I noticed that went up, because I would find myself in bed sleeping for so long, aside of like working night shift. I just sometimes, many times actually, did not have the energy to want to get up and do anything. I just felt very lethargic and very like in a depressive state of mind, like no motivation for anything. Like every day was just kind of like a drag, like reliving the same day every single day. And I know that that has a lot to do with what I was eating, and also to do with the fact that I wasn't happy with like what I was doing in my life with my body. I didn't feel healthy, and I just didn't feel like myself. And that all has like, it all like bottles up, and it makes you feel horrible. And now that I'm working towards my goals, I'm getting back on track, and I'm actually looking at my nutrition, I feel healthier, I am happier, and I wake up with like this crazy energy, like let's do this, let's do this, let's kill the day. And just even throwing on an outfit just feels so good. And it's just a feeling that I missed so much, and I feel like I'm finally in control of my life again. And that is just how it makes me feel. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't just have to do with keto. It has to do with like anything that you are actively working towards your goals, that you are just gonna be a happier person. And yeah, so I'm just definitely happier and more energy, and just like my mood and my confidence and my self-esteem has definitely all gone up. Hola, are you able to have any sugar or absolutely no sugar at all? If so, what is the maximum grams? So I'm pretty sure you could have like, I don't know, if you guys know in the comments. I'm not so like informed about the sugar part, because I know that you're not supposed to have sugar on keto, but I'm pretty sure that there's like alternatives that you can have through keto. But since I'm not big on sweets, I don't find myself like researching that, just because I don't gravitate towards sugar. But I'm pretty sure that there are like keto friendly keto desserts and sugars that you can have. And that is it for the questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys found it helpful. I'm sorry that I'm not like the best person to explain things, but like I try to explain things to the best of my ability through my journey of keto. It's literally been a little bit over a month already that I've been on keto, and I feel so good. So if I could recommend a diet to anybody who struggles with diets in general, I highly recommend you to do keto, or start off with keto. It is not something that I plan to do long term. It's just a diet that it's working for me at the moment, and I guess we will see what happens throughout the time. So yeah guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I hope that you find it helpful, and I hope that I answered a lot of your questions. If you guys want to go ahead and have a a question that I did not answer through here, I will try, you can go ahead and leave it in the comments down below and I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. But yeah guys, I'm so happy that you guys are here, and thank you for supporting me through my ups and downs, and just thank you guys all for like the extra help that you guys also provide, because like you guys also bring knowledge to me. As much as knowledge I try to bring to you, you guys also help me out a lot, because I've seen some keto people in my comments that like, you know, make recommendations, whether it's nutrition or like Claudia, you can actually have espresso, get your espresso. Like whoever told you that there's like 1,000 grams of carbs in espresso is totally wrong and lie to you. And now I can go to Starbucks and waste my money all over again because I can have espresso. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for all your love and all your positivity and just all your support and just everything you helped me do, because aside of, you know, everything that I try to like push through, like you guys are also a huge part of my success in whatever I do. So I just wanted to make sure that I let you guys know you guys are amazing. So yeah guys, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.